Hi Virgo, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your February 2025 tarot reading. Thanks to those of you who viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what may in front of us, it's Celtic Oracle spread as always, and also pulled the 4 Agreements and Wisdom Oracle card for you guys. We're actually going to start the reading off by rolling over this astrology ice in front of us to get an idea of where your focus should be as far as that goes. Alright, we have Sagittarius. So Sagittarius for you guys represents your 4th house of home, roots, family. Astrologically speaking, it's a little quiet there right now. We have 9, and 9th house energy for you guys is Taurus. Of course, we've had Uranus there for quite some time, but other than that, not a whole lot of activity going on in there either. But it can definitely be some focus on that area of life, you guys. 9th house in general points to philosophy, higher learning, and foreign affairs. Right, and we have the sun. So, of course, for the first few weeks of February, we'll have the sun in Aquarius, and then it'll move into Pisces after that. So it'll be going from your 6th house of work, health, daily routines, into your 7th house of partnerships, contracts, and relationships. So we'll keep all that in mind as we go through the main spread. All right, in the main situation position, we have the 6 of Cups, Scorpio energy. And challenging that, we have the Empress, which typically I view as a Taurus energy. Now, those two energies are opposite each other for one, but I feel like this could be playing out a couple of different ways. One could just be saying that there might be an offer coming your way from a past situation. So, people tend to think of romantic connections coming back first, but it could be anything. It could be a friendship you might have had a falling out with, maybe job opportunities, you name it. And if that's the case, it could just be saying that be mindful of the key is for you to stay open and receptive to that coming your way. And for others of you, you could just be saying that maybe there's a desire for you to actually reach out to someone in that way, but the challenge could just be that you've been hoping for them to be the first ones to reach out. So I could see that playing out either way, and we'll see as we go on with the spread if we get more context on which position you're more likely to be in. All right, in the foundation position, we have the 5 of Swords. So this is Aquarius energy here. So this could definitely be an indicator saying that, there could have been a falling out. And if there was, it was probably over some kind of an ego conflict, right? Maybe that's what's happened, right? As time has moved on, you might have realized that, okay, and it wasn't really even that big of a deal, right? But okay, how do we repair it now? So it can just be one of those things where looking back on it now, you might realize that, okay, that totally should have been avoided. We made it into a way bigger thing than it needed to be. And again, like we said, there's just some doubt around how to get it back on track. In the past position, we have the 4 of Wands. So that looks like a situation where there was probably a lot of happiness at play at 1.2. This is Aries energy here, which for you guys is your 8th house. But it could just be saying that there might have been a lot of growth and optimism within the situation, expansion. So definitely looks like it was a good situation at one point, and for it to fall apart with something as minor as that, right? I could see why there could be some confusion with that. All right, in the present position, we have the Hanged Man. So to me, this says that for a lot of you, you are really trying to look through the situation and figure out what were you meant to learn from it, right? What went wrong, why it went wrong, how it went wrong, and using that information to try to figure out how best to rectify it. All right, in the near future position, we have the King of Pentacles. So this is a Taurus energy here, so similar to what we were talking about with the Empress as well. So for some of you, you could just be saying that, after giving it some thought, you might still decide to just focus more on what you've already been doing, right? So again, like I said, whether you were thinking about extending an offer, an olive branch to someone from your past, or if you were hoping for it to come your way, looks like either way, you're just going to be focused on more of your own thing, and maybe for those of you who are hoping for it to come your way, maybe you're thinking that, oh, the less you think about it, maybe that'll free up the blockage and let it come in. All right, in the position of your influence in the situation, we have the Queen of Wands. So yeah, so this is an Aries energy here, and to me this represents that feeling of being torn too, right? I mean, if we look at the artwork, she has a sunflower in one hand and then the wand in the other, right? So that could be like the conflict that you might be feeling, right? The sunflower could represent extending that olive branch, right? And then the wand could represent maybe almost more of a still wanting to keep your guard up and maybe continue a conflict in the situation. All right, in the environment position, we have the King of Swords. So this could be playing out a couple different ways. This is an Aquarius energy here. So for one, could just be pointing to the timeline, saying that as we're moving through Aquarius season, that's really bringing these energies to the forefront. But if not that, it could just be saying if this is someone else that you're dealing with, maybe that's part of why, you have been a little hesitant to reach out because they might have a very detached, guarded demeanor about them, right? To where you might feel like, okay. So, for example, you might perceive this as, oh, if I even want to reach out to this person, it would probably be a Five of Swords scenario, right? So you could be like, oh, okay, maybe I need to keep my distance. But if not that, it could just be saying that if this is representing your energies, could just be saying that as we progress through Aquarius season, you'll find yourself with a lot more clarity around what to do with the situation. All right, in the hopes or fears position, we have the Ten of Swords. So yeah, so Gemini energy here. So to me, it says from the majority of you are fearing that it might be over, right? So again, it looks like there's not a willingness to completely let it go, but then also doesn't seem like there's action being taken toward it. So you could just be feeling this feeling of just feeling overwhelmed around the situation in general. All right, and in the outcome position, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is a Virgo energy here. So yeah, so it looks like ultimately for a lot of you, you might decide to just stay focused on yourselves. And again, like I said, it looks like you would hope that openness, so remaining open while still doing your own thing is going to be the key to actually speeding up the process of you getting the situation back on track. All right, and bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is actually a Taurus energy here, and it does represent an energy of balance. So ultimately, it could just be saying that this really is at play this month. There is that potential for a situation to get balanced out for sure. All right, from the Four Agreements deck, we have Don't Take Anything Personally, and it says See Other People as They Are. Let's see if I get that to focus better. Let me get everything in the frame. Okay. It says when you see other people as they are without taking it personally, you can never be hurt by what they say or do. Even if others lie to you, it is okay. They are lying to you because they are afraid you will discover that they are not perfect. So yeah. So for some of you, maybe this is even a thing about forgiveness, right? So like I said, maybe for some of you, that's why the Empress could be the challenge, right? Where it's saying that you would need to energetically be open to this person coming in to, rectify the situation. But yeah, hope that resonated. And then from the Wisdom Oracle, we have Blessed. There's the artwork, and the number is 22. Let's see what this has to say. All right, essential meanings says something wonderful that is unearned and unexpected, grace that is an unforeseen gift from spirit. The oracle's message. There are moments in life when out of the blue it seems that everything has been orchestrated by divine intervention. You feel blessed in ways that are difficult to express. It's as if the Red Sea parts in front of you and events come together to banish your troubles easily and naturally. You know deep down you did not deserve any of it, and yet here you are. This is one of those times. Let awe and gratitude for all your blessings guide you now. So yeah, definitely an interesting message there, right? Because maybe this is saying that ultimately, whatever this Six of Cups energy is, right, it might be one of those things that catches you off guard because you might have thought that maybe it wasn't going to come back around, right? Like I said, whether it be a job offer from the past or a friendship or even a relative reconnecting, right? Looks like it could catch you off guard, but just with the energies at play, it could just be the right timing for that. The relationship message says you are moving toward a deepening of intimacy in a unique and sacred partnership. You know you are meant to make this connection. This union, blessed by the divine, will bring transformation and beauty to the world. This is also a sign that, even more important, you're being called to a deeper intimacy with yourself and spirit. With this new development, you will see evidence of grace in your life. So yeah, definitely an interesting message there, right? Because this could just be saying that the key in that regard would also just be to have more faith in general, right? And the prosperity message says unexpected windfalls and good fortune come your way now. You're in a phase where any difficulties or obstacles that have stymied your success seem to disappear on their own. Be ready to receive. The windows of opportunity will open wide. Accept the blessings given to you now, and don't forget to share them. So, reading that message in particular does make me think of the fact that Jupiter has been retrograde in your 10th house of career and social status for quite some time now, and it's actually, I believe, right around the 4th or 5th of the month it'll be in direct motion again. So, that could be what brings momentum to that area of your life. So, like I said, yeah, for some of you, it could be a career thing. Others of you, it's a one-to-one relationship. But either way, looks like you could see some improvement around that situation this month. The key would just be to be open. So hopefully that resonates with you guys. Wrap up there. I'll see you all next month. All right. Bye.